first morning she got in last night, we did a couple sessions just on catching and on desensitization to the person, and she's doing really well. I've been out here for about an hour or so with her in 2 short sessions this morning, getting her used to the arena. She's, as you can see, real attentive to everything else, kind of looking out, looking around, and that's going to be something that's going to be really fun to watch change over the course of her education, how she becomes a little bit more tuned into the person and what's going on. So Bali's your typical green horse that hasn't had a lot of handling, and so our first couple jobs are to get her accustomed to people and see them with trust and not worry. And then by extension, everything that a person might be handling and holding in their hand, a rope, a stick, a whip. We're going to work with the ball in just a second here in preparation for some mounting. And then the second is to get her sensitized to pressure, properly sensitized, so she moves off of pressure just enough. So I'm going to show you kind of what we've been working on with that this morning. I want to be able to touch her halter, give her a little bit of light pressure, and have her understand to back up off of that. She does that pretty nicely already. I'd like to be able to move her sideways by putting a little pressure on her body. And she had to learn this one, but she's got it a little bit now. That can be cleaned up, but it's decent. And then the hind end on her is a little bit sticky off of direct pressure. So when I push on her hind end, good girl. That's about the best that she's been moving off of that. That's pretty good. So I want to do that on both sides. Check that back up again. She's a little bit insecure by nature, so she's often pushing into the space of the person, and we need to just correct that politely without offending her, but teach her that she can be in her own space and that she doesn't have to cuddle with the human for support when she gets a little worried. A little distracted here. This side obviously not as good, moving off of pressure. This will be something that we work on over time. This is going to be our leg when we ride her, and for safety we need to be able to get her to understand. There you go. When she feels that pressure over there, she needs to yield to it. So today we're just kind of figuring her out. She's figuring us out. We're just going to ask a little bit of each of these things, and then we'll watch how that improves as time goes on. Atta girl. So we've done a little bit of desensitizing with the rope, being able to throw the rope around, see how that affects her. If I don't really care for that, I need to move my feet. So I'll let her walk off when that happens. I let her move, and then I ask her to square back up again and face. Here I need to protect my space a little bit. Atta girl. I'm getting a little close, huh? So we need her to start to understand, and she will over time here, the difference between stuff moving at her, not asking her to move, that's just moving around her, and stuff moving around her that means something that she should move away from. And that's part of being properly sensitized and desensitized to pressure. But this is pretty good. For a young horse, she's not too bad, because ropes moving around can really send a green horse through the roof sometimes if they're flighty, and she's not too bad about that. Needs work, but it's not. It's a good place to start, because this is just day one. Another thing that we can check with the rope is this, can she kind of unwind a bind here? I put this behind behind her tail, and I've done this already today, so I know that she can follow that feel around really nicely without getting worried. Come back and find the end of the rope. That's an important concept in young horses for changing eyes. Seeing the person or the stimulus out of one eye and then the other. Again, sometimes more interested in her environment than she is in the person. Preparation for mounting because it has a little bit of erratic movement, but it can simulate a person legging up to hop up on their back. That caught her under the belly a little bit, which is a real vulnerable area. Worried her. When she feels like she's got to move off, I allow her. I'm being really careful not to hold her still on a tight rein. I allow her to move, and then I ask her to stop. Allow her to move. Ask her to disengage and stop. But I want her to learn that she can move her feet if she needs to for her safety. Good girl. But that she's safe enough to be able to make that decision to stand still. As we can see, this is a really good test for, is she ready to accept a rider yet? No, she's not. She's still really bracy. She stands still, but she's overreactive when she gets worried. We need to see her accepting this ball just the way we'd want her to stand for mounting with a person. Nice and relaxed. This is a little bit better change. Her head's still a little high. She's still a little bothered. So then when she doesn't move her feet for a little while, I'll move her feet and unstick her just to check and make sure she's not freezing. And that when she starts to move, she's not going to overreact and blow. She also isn't really getting curious about the ball yet, which is the other nice change that we're going to want to look for. That not only does she tolerate it, but she accepts it and even gets interested in it. What is that thing? And she's not quite there yet. But there's a change from the beginning now. Obviously doesn't feel like her life's in too much danger if she can sniff poo. So that's her job. Probably the next 2 days is just going to be working on pressure and release in different ways, desensitization in different ways to help her build trust in the person. A little bit of a language from which we can communicate and start to have a conversation.